fucking hot to be wearing a suit. So yeah.
Ah!
Excuse me.
Ah!
I'm in my fly crown shit today.
Oh shit! I'm in that regular gear. You know, shout out to the regular people. Toronto sponsor wear brand. You know? Shout out to the regular people. Yo, Church, what are you doing? Yo, this. Why?
Medea.
New shirt alert! Here you go!
Shirt, actually. This is like their first one.
I mean, you rock.
No,
I haven't rocked.
But Chaz has been keeping up with the wrestling shit.
I don't even know which ones I
And
have.
I'm 100%. I haven't seen this one yet, so you've been on trend right now, my brother. You haven't repeated the shirt yet.
You hasn't rocked the New Day joint.
No, I rocked the red one, didn't I? The New Day Rocks, and they were like little, like the ABC channel, like cartoon channel.
Okay.
The black guys jumping up the screen type thing.
I'm surprised you don't have an up, down joint yet.
I looked at that and I was like, I don't really watch video games, so I'm not gonna go big up into that.
Yeah, but I figured you'd be into that.
I thought about it. Oh, here.
Go.
We're live.
Trace is over here eating from
So Irie. Yo, where they in? Let them know.
Yo, they have different pop-ups right now, but they have Queens. They're 300 Queensway, Queens Key right now.
It's really dope.
Selling like
That excavation was fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I even gave you a little flack about it earlier.
You did.
And that shit would change my mind.
He's like, that's not excavation. That's beer batter fish.
Shout out to Mo Littles.
Oh shit,
He'll be here today, but we're rapping for him.
He's what? He's hanging what?
He's hanging tough.
He's hanging tough. Mo Little's hanging tough.
Got the right stuff.
So Trace is over here eating his sandwich because So Irie makes her sandwiches out of cocoa bread, right? And he's saying that he don't actually like patty and cocoa bread.
See how I did that?
Yeah, I see how I did that.
Not the same thing.
You don't like patty and cocoa bread. Why the fuck not, bro? You just wiped his lip. Wait. This man just wiped his lip with cocoa bread like it's a napkin.
That's when you know Shopee was a good episode, man.
Yo, So Irie sandwiches can be napkins too, you know.
I did.
They can be napkins too. Napkin sandwich. Oh. That son? Yo, that guy really?
Yo,
That way.
Yo.
Which way?
Yo.
That way.
Hey. And with that said, how many of us are going to be there on July 20?
Are you going to remember?
Do you
remember?
It is a Thursday. I know that.
July 26th in London.
In London.
Oh, before everything, welcome our guest.
How y'all doing?
L.I.P.
What's good? How you doing? Yo, long time watcher.
Let me tell you
I
this.
love the show.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah, tell the story, please, of why L.I.P.'s on the show. Because none of us were trying to be kidnapped in this
Hold on.
motherfucker.
Let me tell you this. L.I.P. is the first person to ever make me headline on a show.
He deserves it.
I have zero fan base.
The man's fire on the mic. He deserves it. That's why.
He's not lying. But
Guy
what I'm
said
saying,
she has zero fan base except for Boy Wonder.
Yeah, you know, little small things like that.
it's not me though. It's
That's stuff that don't count. You know.
You are a part of Grindhouse. Grindhouse is
Yeah, and Grindhouse doesn't matter, right? Like, yeah,
I'm not saying.
we just thought Grindhouse just didn't
I'm saying.
matter.
No.
Right,
Okay, so let's get back to the matter at hand, okay? Just because I socked up my right cheek and lip with a cocoa bread.
Like it's a napkin. Like it's a napkin.
Let's get this thing.
Tell us why. Please tell us why.
We gotta mute this.
Oh, I didn't even realize that the sound was up.
Yeah.
I was wondering where that shit came from.
Yeah, please tell us why. Tell us why
Here's my thing.
you don't like patty and cocoa bread. Please.
Yeah, we need to hear.
Let's get a preface here, right? Let's preface this thing here, right?
Let's not preface shit.
No.
We're going to put parentheses on this. We need to find out why you don't like.
We don't want these, okay? We want you to know.
No.
Don't quote shit.
No.
That's true.
Let me say my thing.
Okay.
Cocoa bread. Oh, who we got here? We got here.
No, say your thing.
No, I want you.
You say your thing.
No, we want to know.
What's going on, Calvin? And Justin.
Justin, what up?
Okay, go on.
No.
Say your thing now.
When I eat beef patty,
Huh?
Sure, not your place.
Yeah, what's right now?
when I eat beef patty, I just want beef patty.
Sure.
If you put a bun in front of the patty, especially if it's dry, I'm not eating the beef patty.
Yeah, but
It takes away from the beef patty.
but I understand what you're
But,
saying.
however,
Isn't the beef juicy though? Pause.
I'll murder your son. From a real Jamaican perspective, I'll give him why.
I gave that pause, but keep going.
stop.
No, I can't stop this.
Drake's son's name is Adonis my bed. Grant. So when he said I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry. He really doesn't. He did say that.
Stop this.
Yo, I'm gonna stop this right now.
Stop this. Anyway,
Shout out to the Rock Report who just let me know that Drake really loves his son and his mama. That's the only people he loves. So everyone's talking about I only love my bed, and they think this man loves mattress. Continue.
all right.
On your
Here's
beef
what I'm saying.
beef patty cocoa bread.
Here's what I'm saying. No. Here's what I'm saying. Stop. What I'm saying is this. There's layers to this shit. If the first thing I bite into is cocoa bread, that's the majority of what I'm tasting. If I take the patty, cut the patty open.
Shut the fucking mouth. Stop it.
All he's doing is talking beer fucker and I'm on ears. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. Beer fucker and I'm on ears.
But if I put things in the patty,
Stop
the
your
first
nonsense.
thing I taste is the flakes of the patty.
Stop your
I don't
nonsense.
understand
Hold on,
it.
man.
The patty is not bread on a sandwich. Bro.
Let me just clarify this one thing so I understand it. This is a man who actually believes that the stuffed patties are a real thing and it should be a thing.
Fuck outta
So
here.
all of a sudden, his overall point is already gone. He eats stuffed patties. He's no longer allowed to have a blood clot argument. End of story. If you're Jamaican and you have blood clot, put anything in your body, cut that. You don't deserve to have an actual thing to say. You are not a Jamaican no more. Send back your passports.
Let me say this.
Lock it off.
Let me
And
say
go
this.
back away and up front.
Let me say this.
How I said.
Let me say this. I just bought
Sorry.
Everything I'm saying.
I'll give you the dictionary.
Everything is
Hold on.
one blood clot thing I'm
Before
saying.
anybody says anything else, can we take our first shot, please?
Oh, shot club.
Shot club.
Shot club.
Can we take that first
First
one?
shot, but yeah, can you pick that shot up right there?
Speaking of guarding your first shot, and here we go.
That was a smoke dog.
Boom.
And Tracy
Where's my
Mountain.
towel?
That was everybody. I brought my hand back.
Whoa.
Welcome to the shot club.
Welcome to the shot club.
Can I complain for that one?
No, I think that was my fault because
As I know, I
No,
drop
you
every
cannot.
show.
And you usually spill something or drop something every show, and that was not blamed for you.
Can we get a highlight reel of all this shit you spilled?
Oh, yeah. Can we just go through that whole entire shot footage and do that one, please? Yeah. Well, but cheers to the shot club for having me on.
But yeah,
Let me just say this once. I went to I don't even want to say their names. I went to a certain place that a lot of people get their patties from.
Does it start with an R?
No.
It starts with a T?
And their customer service was horrible. So I never go back to their place.
Hold on a second. Let me ask you a
But
question.
I did get a box of their patties the other day. And when I put it in my oven, the shit was horrible. Stop.
Let me just ask you a quick question.
Stop.
Whenever you ever been to a Jamaican spot, you got amazing stuff.
Give yourself a till now.
Just a quick question. Why don't you answer that one for me?
We all here.
No, answer that one.
You sound like Destiny's Child.
No. First of all.
Tell me when you've been to a Jamaican.
First of all. Listen. First of all,
Yeah.
you do not stuff a patty with nothing.
Nothing.
Cut it up.
Stop
Cut
this.
this shit out.
Stop
A
this.
We don't want to hear your
A
discussion.
patty is not a sandwich. It is not a piece of bread or a sandwich. You got cut the shit. Okay? Cut the shit. So you take a double and put something in it? You're fucking ridiculous.
See, this is the problem with North Americans,
No,
man.
no,
They be
no.
just doing too much.
No. Here's the thing.
You might as well be now.
I told you, he lost his passport, fam.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Stop this. Are you gonna act taken the worst part of anything and changed it.
Yeah, but you're not making it better. You're not making it better. All you're doing is putting a bunch of processed crap in it that don't taste good in the first place. Yes, it's processed cheese. The only thing you put in it is lettuce. That's it. That's still the same thing. You're making a burger. Go eat a burger then. Stop trying to add that shit.
I'm sorry.
No, who told
you said a burger? I'm sorry. What is in a patty? It's beef, and it's the worst processed.
No, it's not. No.
No, he's not.
No, it's not.
That's the thing. That's the word. That's because of what. That's what you be eating. That's the patties you be eating.
No.
Beef patty. Hold on. Beef patty doesn't have the worst grain of meat.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Hold on. Beef patty in which country?
Shout out to Randy's Patties.
Thank you.
Shout out to Randy's. Who I know the grade of beef that they use. Shout out to Randy's Patties. Because guess what?
Until they
and King Patty on the Scarborough.
Yeah.
And King Patty.
Also, shout out to the patties that I've had in New York and Florida that aren't processed. That I'm actually getting chunks of beef.
Shout out to the Jamaican patty spots that I be eating that be putting no dog meat, none of that shit in there.
Fuck all that
so I don't know where he be eating.
Fuck all that tasty patty shit.
What do people say?
Who that?
They're just going in there. They're just joining.
Tanika, Christine,
What up?
Jerome, Susan, Wagwan with the Wagwan.
Susan, let's get waves.
Suzanne Waves? No, man, I'm not trying to hear
No, I'm listening to you.
No, man, listen.
I don't need any justification for what I do.
I just want to know who introduced you to this lettuce, tomato, and cheese.
Fucking time.
Oh my God, that automatic shit. That shit. Look where you were getting your beef patties from. You were
listen.
Let them know the question.
Listen, so Trace, for those who just joined us, Trace is not happy eating a cocoa bread and beef patty on its own.
Because
no. Stop, man.
Oh, Susan said Randy's patties are the best and the dollar CDs.
Thank you,
Susan. Thank you for having a real opinion, Susan.
Trace is mad about the cocoa bread getting in the way. Wait, bro. No, you can't say. I'm trying to explain the problem.
I'm just answering this question.
Wait. So Trace is wanting patty and cocoa bread on its own. He says the cocoa bread gets in the way, but he is willing to eat a patty stuffed with lettuce, tomato, and processed mayonnaise.
Ever. This guy is mayonnaise to blood clots. Yo, he's lost his class right now. Where blood clot? Yo,
this is in a patty.
Where in Jamaica we put mayonnaise on anything?
In a blood clot,
anything. Where we put mayonnaise on anything? In lost, in past, in Canadian, not blood clots. Done.
First of all, he's not Jamaican. Number one, he's not. Okay, he's not Jamaican. So we can't give him that.
Dad's better than you.
You sure
don't. That's better than you. We've been on vacation. That's better than you.
Don't make him pull out the mime, right? I mean the marionette. Don't make him pull out the marionette.
My friend just says, "Do not make him pull out the marionette." You know that.
I have no one to turn the camera to.
You have experience.
No, first of all, no, you don't. Second of all,
I don't what?
He doesn't dance better than me. He's not Jamaican. That's number two. Number three, who the fuck puts mayonnaise in anything, bro?
Thank you.
Do you guys like mayonnaise?
Hey!
Let's be serious. I don't like mayonnaise. I hate mayonnaise. I eat every.
Bro, if the white guy says you don't like mayonnaise, that should just automatically cancel right there.
She says, hell no.
Now you want to go. Now you want to go.
You heard what she said. You heard what she said right there. Leave the guy alone. Susan has a real blood clot in you. She knows what's good.
Hold on. I went to the comments before and you're like, no. Now that they agree with me,
she doesn't agree with us from before. But anyways, continue.
What I'm saying is this.
Because you already been told to leave the patties.
You cannot get on your high horse and say, oh, the people say that. Brethren, the Caribbean people.
Say no to mayo. You hear what she said right there? Say no to mayo.
Say
no to mayo. You see what Susan?
Yo, Susan, you're the best right now, right? You're the best right now.
You on point right now. Yo, Susan, I don't know you, but I know your eyebrows on fleek just for that comment.
Look, here's what I'm gonna say. Susan,
eyebrows on fleek.
Hold on.
For no reason, man.
Hold on. Susan.
This guy said our eyebrows are on fleek.
For no reason. I know our eyebrows is on fleek for that comment right there.
All right. Outside of this,
no.
Oh wait, no. Outside of this, because no one. Outside, we're gonna argue about food.
It's an eternal argument, man.
One thing we can't argue about. One thing we can't argue about. So Irie,
yeah, that shit was fire.
Yo,
that shit was fire. Like, I'm smoking loud right now. I want another one. Like, yo, shout out to them So Irie, people, man.
While we in Toronto, So Irie, I gotta put a prayer shout out. Everyone pray for Melissa Ford right now. Melissa Ford was clipped on a highway in L.A. By an 18-wheeler. She's in the hospital right now. And we just praying for her recovery.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. Toronto's getting hit right now.
Yeah. In every way.
Toronto's getting fucking hit right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Melissa Ford, for those who don't know, is a big deal, man.
Melissa Ford started the shit.
The video look, not just Canada, America.
Everywhere. She is the
She's the original.
Look.
Jada Kiss knocked herself out all that video.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hype Williams did this.
Yeah.
He taught Lil X.
Yeah.
Lil X put Melissa Ford on.
Yeah.
Yep. So true.
And
we all watched that.
And she did her thing from.
We all watched her.
Not to mention her setting the standards for BET as an actual anchor. It was just the body thing. Yeah. She actually had a brain and an ability to be on camera.
Listen, first of all, being in Toronto, you have to be more than just beauty.
It's the multifacetedness is a part of Toronto.
To survive in this city, you gotta be more than just beautiful. You gotta be more than just talented. You have to have some kind of intelligence to you.
You have to have a personality.
Yeah, man. And Melissa Ford is one of those people.
Shout out to Melissa.
Again, everyone pray for Melissa Ford who hasn't heard. Again, she's been clipped by an 18-wheeler. This was yesterday in LA on the highway. Apparently her car flipped over like 3-4 times.
Jesus.
Right? So she's in the hospital right now.
Yeah.
So
pray for Melissa Ford, man. Shout out to Miss.
Susan's here for us.
Yeah, I got mad love for Susan.
Hey, Susan, you might be on the other side of the argument.
No, she's on the right side of the argument.
She's on the right side of the argument, bro.
But I know you're a part of Shot Club, so I got love for you. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I got love for you, Susan.
All right. So what's next? What were we talking about? What are we talking about?
We're talking about the new video that's about to soon come out.
This way.
That way. Shot Club.
I can't really see that.
Shot Club featuring M.O. and some other guy. The Shot Club video coming out soon. It's called This Way. And soon. And if you're in the area, if you happen to be in the London, Ontario area, July 26th. Is that what it is?
July 26th, yeah.
July 26th, Thursday, July 26th, right before Carabana weekend, so we can get your party on right before it starts. We're going to be in London, and if you follow Shop Club Podcast, you'll be able to get all the
info. Yeah. I was just reading a meme by a meme.
The meme?
Show your age. Just show your age.
Just show my age, yeah. I was just reading a meme.
This is why I'm hot.
Yeah, that's why I'm hot. So
the memes?
The memes is hot.
Homeboy from the Riot Report stated, about kids, Drake's Kids Day, and I found this very funny. I don't know if you guys found it funny. You guys found it funny. His son's name is what? Adonis, Graham or whatever.
No. You gotta say the middle name correctly.
Okay, I gotta say the middle name correctly. Hold on, let me go there. So it is. Drake's son's name is Adonis, Graham. So when he said, "I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry," he was talking about that. So y'all thought he was hiding shit, but he wasn't hiding shit. I find that funny. I find that entertaining. Should we give him another one? He already spilled someone else's first one.
Another one.
And another one.
So first of all, Susan, what are you drinking? Everyone else was watching with us. What are y'all drinking?
You know what? I remember asking it last week and this week. It's been a minute. It's been a long time since we've asked
what are they drinking?
What they've been drinking.
Sorry about
But
that, fellas.
are you okay?
No, that was the wife actually. She's not feeling too well, so I had to double check on her.
Okay. Responsibilities.
Shout out to my wife. Shout out to my wife. No problem. You throw that one. Shout out to my wife because she's the only reason why I'm actually on time and do anything in my like,
First of all,
I'm not even gonna lie.
First of all, Trevor said it last week. We've been missing an element of our show, and it's true.
Well, we have
it.
And
interacting with our
viewers
viewers is a huge part of what our show's been. You know?
And in that instance,
Bright star.
ooh baby, that's not how it was though.
I don't listen to none of that music. I'm just making that shit up.
You don't remember that shit from '90s?
No, bro. I didn't listen to no boy band.
Let me tell you something.
None of that shit. I only knew them niggas by name.
New Kids on the Block was the first instance I remembered of hating on someone.
Really?
Yeah. 1989, 90 was the first time. No, because I went to school and I would see little girls.
They're so deserving. Don't get me wrong.
No. I remember first grade seeing girls with little the lunch boxes.
Yeah.
And being like, why do you like that? That's corny. I know. Like I remember being like 6 years old.
But here's the thing though. I also remember
at 6 years old.
I also remember going through the entire stages of watching boy bands go from white guys at the beginning to being black guys in the early 90s and 80s when they had Immature and all them other dudes and thought the same damn thing all the way through. It being corny as hell. I've been listening to no boy bands, none of that boys in groups shit.
Hold on. Let me get
the only one I ever actually listened to was probably Drew Hill. Let's be real.
Hold on, let me get to that. So the first act that I remember saying was corny and knowing they were corny was New Kids on the Block. I knew that they were corny and I couldn't understand why people didn't like them. Tevin Campbell was the first one that I hated on him, but I knew why girls liked him. And I was like, I hate him, but I know why I hate him.
Yeah. But you were just hating it because you wanted to be him. That's
exactly
what it was.
Yeah.
You were hating because I was hating. That's just hate. That's just hate.
No, but I understood. No, but I understood. I understood why they liked him.
I'm gonna cut all the hate.
Because actually, from fucking friends. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cut all the hate. I'm gonna cut all the hate. No, actually, I'm gonna kind of continue to hate because I don't know how I feel about this change. Change is about to occur. It's changing right now. Changes in my life. It's changing right now. I don't know how I feel about it. There is no more Air Canada Center as of today. I don't know how I feel about that.
I know how I feel about that. I don't like it.
It's official?
Yeah,
it is now,
right?
No.
It is now called the Scotiabank Arena. The signage has gone
Put it this way.
Wait.
It is the Scotiabank Arena.
Why is Scotiabank here? But why do we have that? Why do we have that attachment connected? Yeah. Why do we have that attachment to them?
What was before Air Canada?
It's Air Canada.
Air Canada.
Before Air Canada.
Yeah.
It's Air Canada Center. That's also
it's always been here.
And before, like right now, it is the Rogers Center.
Yeah.
And I don't use that version.
It's a Sky Dome for life. It's always going to be the Sky Dome. But you know what the problem is?
Because now, I will always call it ACC. I don't know how I feel about this.
It's too late now.
No, I can show you why.
Like I understand their contracts up, or whatever they bought shit. Like they buy shit for a term.
No, but it's not even that. I can show you why it's annoying. It's because it's nostalgia. Every person that grew up in the city has a memory. Like the one thing I can say to you is I can remember that game where Joe Crowder cracked that home run, and it became like it was the first time in Canada for me, right?
Right.
I wasn't a Canadian yet. Like I didn't even have my citizenship at that point.
I fell asleep when my parents didn't wake me up.
But I'm saying the truest moment where I actually felt the truest moment when I felt truly Canadian that moment was when me and my aunts were sitting around with my grandmother and we were watching that game.
Yeah.
Literally the whole apartment, like everybody ran outside, the whole block was going crazy.
I remember
that's the first time in my life
I was at a house party, bro.
Truly felt Canadian.
Like
I was asleep when that happened.
No, that's you're bitter. Okay, you're bitter.
I'm bitter.
We're not talking about your bitterness.
I was walking,
and my parents didn't wake me up.
I was walking.
Shout out to mom and dad for not waking them up.
I fell asleep in the 8th inning.
I was walking into a house party in Brampton, and all of a sudden, Like, it's a house party,
How
bro.
old were you walking into a house
Stop
party?
talking, bro. I was
What are you talking
I was
about?
walking house party in Brampton, and yo, when everyone is supposed to be down in the basement, dancing to music, everyone's upstairs like this like this at the TV, watching the game. And as soon as I walk in, I was like, ah! People freaking out. Because Joe Carter just cracked that.
By the way, can I say this? This is a Toronto Blue Jays hat.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's not a Maple Leafs hat. So many people have stopped me and said, "Yo, this is dope." Maple, no, not
Hold
Maple
on.
Leafs hat.
Can we also show them something?
The side.
That is what you see when you see the original.
I have that on my bird.
You see that right there? That's what the original Jays logo looks like. If you're a nostalgic person, you'll understand all of this. If you're a real fan, you'll understand. I'm not even a true baseball fan, and I know this. So the rest of y'all new kids who don't even know what this is, y'all need to cut the ish and do research.
And I was at Lids yesterday.
Shout out.
They don't have this here on their roster anymore. I don't know why. It is exactly what the New York Yankees joint is supposed to be. That's why they made this.
Right.
Why do you not, Liz? I'm speaking specifically to you because I was at Yorkdale yesterday. Why do you not have this on your roster in the snapback? I went to the movies.
Trace was trying to get some motivation that night.
Oh, I was motivated. Stop this.
Yo. I gotta interrupt you real quick. Sorry. Stella is Susan's thing what she's drinking, and she climbed the CN Tower with her son for team LCPO.
Was that
shout out
was
to
that the
everybody.
run? Was that the run or the walk?
I don't know. Was that the run or the walk?
I'm asking.
Was that the run or the walk? Yeah.
Because I want to do that myself.
I've done the walk
because I run. That's fun. So you want to run?
I actually walked.
You want to run this week?
I actually walked. I can't run yet. My back. I can't run yet. I honestly can't run yet. You could run.
Every time I feel like I'm running outside, I'm being chased by
I can't
police.
run
I don't
yet.
do it.
Like honestly, my back can't run yet.
I just don't do it. I know. You think I'm bullshitting with you? I'm being dead ass serious when I say this. I feel uncomfortable as fuck. It's a weird thing to me about my people. When I'm outside, I'm run anywhere the fuck I feel like it. The problem is, it feels it's anywhere. It's not the fact that I could be in a private neighborhood anywhere. It's the eyes. I always feel
I'm from Rexdale.
Yeah, I'm from Finch.
No, stop. I'm from Rexdale. I have 4 different routes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just saying. I've been in the areas, and people say this, that, and the third. No,
it's not that. It's not that. I don't feel comfortable not being robbed by my own neighbors. I just don't feel comfortable as a nigga running outside in the middle of the daytime. Most motherfuckers, 90% of the time, will think you are there to rob them or you're taking something from somebody's house. I've had that perception 90%.
It does. Shorts, headphones on. Tank top and just doing this down the road.
By the way,
you're not looking at me like,
by the way, can I say this?
The dread swing.
Can I say this?
That's gonna get you the double look for sure. That's gonna get you the double look.
Yeah, I see you running. The dread.
But running from.
By the way, the Family Guy blocks. Family Guy chocolate.
Oh yeah. You caught the locks part of it.
Yeah.
That's why I used it. I was like, these are some beautiful locks right here. So that's why I used that. Because they didn't have that, so I said, I gotta use locks.
No, but it's good to get out there. It's good to get the fresh morning, especially in the morning. I woke up this morning. I went in. The first thing I did was I hit WhatsApp. I don't like going to my phone first thing in the morning. But my OG had posted something. And it was Oprah. I'm not an Oprah fan. But Oprah said some shit that had me like, yo, get the fuck up out the bed. And just go. For breakfast, she was just like, it was just one of those things where it's just like, today is now. You're either going to take advantage of it or you're not. It's on you. And when she said that, I was just like, I don't have time to wait for an hour and a half to have my breakfast and wait for it because the sun's going to be out and it's a good thing I did it because I got up and I ran, and as soon as I finished, and I'm walking because I leave a little space so I can walk and recover. because you don't want to just stop.
Yeah, you gotta do the
cool down. Yeah. And as soon as I did that, sun just flamed on my neck. And I was just like, I'm glad I did it when I did it, because if I didn't,
wait, and then you've been out in the middle of the heat.
If I waited
half an hour later, you'd have been
20
touched.
minutes,
you'd have been touched.
Would have been done.
But it's the thing though, I come from a little, I don't know, but I come from a highly athletic background. Like I used to be a semi-professional rugby for Team Canada.
I've seen you perform on stage, I know.
So like,
you've got enough energy for everybody in the room.
So
I get it. You're a powerful comic.
Like for me, like I'm used to training, so like running and stuff like that. I used to have this coach whose name, shout out to Mr. Neil back in the day. Mr. Neil was a 53-year-old marathon runner, and what he used to do the entire team was he would give you a 45-minute head start from the school. And then what he would do is that Mr. Neil would start 45 minutes later than you, and if he actually beat you to the spot and back, you were off the team.
I had a teacher like that.
So yeah,
agent court. I went to agent court.
So I understand that the will of running, and I understand that it's a mental thing against the ground. But like I said, I've never felt comfortable. Like unless I'm with a group of people, I've just never felt comfortable by myself being out. Like I've been ran into too many situations where, like I've been walking, fam, dressed nicely in a suit or some shit, and had somebody pull me over. Like it's just, I don't need that. No, but I'm saying, I can look suspect anywhere.
You look like a suspect.
Yeah, but you look like a fucking suspect. You're a walking suspect.
And I've been pulled over walking in a suit with a Bible in my hand.
Same shit, yeah.
And I've gone this side of the street, police U-turn and follow me down the street.
Bro, you want
I'm like, wait, let me see what's going on because it's Peel Police. They fucked up. Peel Police fucked already. Yeah. So across the street, I jaywalked in front of the fucking cop car. Yeah. Okay, I walk up to the other side of the street. These fuckers U-turn and follow me again. So like, okay, let's see if this is really a trend. So I jaywalked in front of them again. And I went down the side of the street. So they pull up, and I stop, and I put my hand out. I'm like y'all really follow me that badly right now? Like, is it that important to follow me? Do you guys want to take me to church?
Let the record show.
Then please drive away. Car number, blah, 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 as I pull up my cell phone. And as I pulled out my cell phone and they started to drive away, they pulled off right away. It's a different thing now.
Let the record show.
You pull out your cell phone, they continue to do the same shit that they're always going to do.
Yeah. Let the record show. I've run twice with David Solomon. You've never been pulled over by the cops.
You got pulled over by...
You've never been pulled over
running?
No. In Toronto, never. In Toronto, I've never been harassed in Toronto a day in my life. Right? Never. The only time it's almost harassment is when you can drop off the CDs. Remember? You remember, right? Yo, Chester, you remember? We came to drop off the CDs, and they said that they're looking for there's a fight in the area,
what up, Susan?
right? And I'm like, can we talk to you? Can I see your hands? No, fuck you.
Bro, you want to hear the best story
right?
of all time?
But that's the only time that I can consider being harassed.
Susan.
Every other time in Brampton, Peel Police, bro.
You want to hear the greatest story of all time? We're on a bus, right?
Hold on. Shout out to Susan.
Vonzo, Oakwood.
Oh,
shout out to Susan.
Oh, did we run by Vaughn and Oakwood when we did that?
No, we ran from Eglinton.
But it's not far from that.
Oh, actually, yeah.
It's not far from that. That's what I'm saying.
We did run. We ran by Eglinton, Oakwood. Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, but we've never been harassed in Toronto.
Just put it this way. You want to hear the most hilarious story of all time? I'm on a bus. PL, obviously, so this is the only way this plays out. So I'm on a bus from Sandalwood and Torbram, where I used to live at the time. So I get on the bus.
Shout out to Sandalwood.
Shout out to Sandalwood. Yeah,
I'm coming
down, right? I'm coming on Sandalwood Boulevard, and it's the best story of all time because
Peel region.
Just as soon as they cut off of Sandalwood and Beauvert, like y'all know where the turn off
Beauvert, yo. Yo, hold on. I gotta cut you. There is a Quickie Mart on Beauvert. I just want to point that out. Sorry.
Yes, there is.
So we get to the corner, and the bus gets stopped. So it's not at a bus stop. So that was the first part that made me kind of alarmed in the first place.
Right.
All of a sudden we see flashing lights on both sides of the bus.
Right.
So the bus comes up and they stop us. So that's cool. I'm sitting on the bus and there's two other black guys. Like automatically, some strange piece in my brain looks across the bus and makes sure to see whoever's in the bus. The bus is black. Don't ask me why. But I just happened to look around and was like,
I'm the only black guy in the bus.
shit, no, there was one other guy, but he was at the front, but it was just me and him made eye contact. So we were like,
Yo,
somebody else, so it's going down. Like, we knew right off the fucking hill, Bridget. The cop comes into the bus, and here's the joke about it. He pulls only me and a black guy off the fucking bus.
fucked up. No,
Here's the best part about it. He's trying to tell us that we match the description. Me and him look nothing alike. The best part is I got a scar on my face from an accident that ripped off my nose when I was a kid. We'll get back to that one later. I had to actually stop here and put my hand over my face and ask the cop what was the description without looking at me. Because I needed to ask. Yeah, because I'm like, can you please give me the... He's like, why are you covering your face? I just want to know what the description of, so you don't confuse what I look like with your description. Could you please read me what that description was?
heel region.
You know what the man tells me? The person was 6 feet tall, wearing a shirt and pants.
Fuck Peel Police.
It's all like
Listen, my brother who's now a police officer listen,
Shirt and
no,
pants.
my brother who's now a police officer for Ottawa, right?
Really,
Bro,
that would be my response to the cop.
Bro.
I look at the cop like, yo, like, I got shit to do right now.
Listen. Here's a joke. Peel Police, no matter, like the whole Peel Police, this is why Mississauga wanted to separate themselves from Peel region altogether. Because Peel Police, usually in Brampton and Oakville, and
what kind of jeans you got, Susan?
right? They're the ones who have an issue with everybody. Wong, Magic Finger Wong, right?
Our guest next week, by the way.
Okay.
Shout out to Magic.
Magic Finger Wong had an issue where he walked into a bank, and like a minute or two after he walked into the bank, police walked into the bank and grabbed him, threw him in the car, and started beating him. While he was in the bank, everyone in the bank was saying, it's not him.
He got the best of the motherfuckers. I
Okay.
know that.
It's not him.
And
The
you know
bank
what?
manager to tell us, everybody, it's not him.
Y'all gotta remember one
Police
thing
to
about-
put him in the car anyways and beat him.
But you also remember one thing about cops, though, that I realized that a couple of buddies of mine went through the whole training of being a cop and all of this stuff. And one thing I gotta say that I realized about cops is the way they're trained. That most people don't talk about. Cops are not trained to actually secure human beings.
No.
Cops are only trained to secure
Property.
So when you actually call a cop to any situation, it does not matter what you have already told him. His job now is to secure the property.
Can I tell you something?
So therefore, they no longer
Who's the
interact with
property?
you. Huh?
Who's the property?
It doesn't matter.
What's the
as long
property?
as
It doesn't matter.
No, I'll show you why. No, I'll show you why in the definition of how they're trained. What I'm trying to say here is, so here's the situation. I'm in this house right now, right? And I say somebody has a gun in this house. I'm the owner of this house.
Who's the
right?
property?
No, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, I'm saying, let me finish. I'm the owner of this house, and I say somebody in this house has got a gun, right? The cops don't walk in and ask who's the owner of the house. They secure every single person in the room.
Can I tell you
And
they
they
don't?
lock and break down each person in the quarters.
Can I
And
tell you
then
they
they
don't?
ask who called them.
Can I tell you they don't? Can I tell you they don't? The cop is only, the cop will only and has only and will always only ask that question. They'll walk up and say, "Are you the owner of this house, sir?" If you are not us.
Yeah.
If you are by law,
Yeah, if you're by law, they're gonna ask that question. They're gonna ask that question.
So that's why I asked,
Yeah.
who is the property?
Yeah.
Because, or what is the object? Because the property, you are not, right? They're not here to secure you.
No, that's true.
They're here to make sure that you are not the property. They're here to secure. Yo, listen, I was at square one.
Okay.
I grew up in Peel region. I grew up in Brampton. I was at square one.
Hey!
When I was at square one going to work, wearing red wallabies, right? Blue jeans and a red shirt.
Wait, where'd you get red balls?
Well, I was about to say, like, where do you rock in red wallies from? Like,
Red suede
Let's
wallabies.
down.
Let's
Yo, red suede wallabies.
Where
bro.
were you going with red?
I'm gonna work, bro. Red
Bullshit. Where were you going with red?
work, bro.
We're taking this shot to red trade wallabies.
I'm not.
Red trade wallabies. This shot's being
Nah,
taken to
man.
red trade wallabies.
Work.
You're going to
the cop looked at me, he's like, yo, can I shoot you? I'm like, no, my butts are right there. He goes, well, you look like you resemble a blood member. I go, unless you take me to work, my bus is right there. They go, second of all, a blood member would be caught in blue jeans. So I don't resemble shit. And I walked away.
Yeah, you should know better.
Like I resemble a blood member because I'm wearing red shoes and a red shirt? Fuck off.
I remember talking to somebody and I was just like, yo, I'm wearing blue jeans. And they were like, so? And I was like, well, I ain't gonna wear blue jeans.
Not at all. Not one fucking bit.
I'm not a fan. I don't bang. I'm not affiliated with any of these guys, but I understand what blue shit is. Like you're not gonna do that on a regular day.
No,
you're not.
No, you're not.
What?
You're not. You're not.
Red Wally though.
And black Wally gray jeans, right? A blood is not wearing blue.
Khaki.
And they not even really khaki
Belts?
Because khaki's neutral, but it's still not really khaki because more Crips in blue and khaki than you will see in blood and blue and red and khaki. You know what I mean? So, but the fact that I'm wearing fucking red shoes, red shirt, and blue jeans, should have told that officer,
yo,
I have nothing to do with that shit.
Shout out again to
Irie.
Ooh. Yo, sound was dope, man.
In Sudbury, when bandanas were a thing.
Yeah.
I found a way to get around because in school they said you couldn't wear hats because you can't have anything covering your head. But girls used to wear headbands and shit and be like, why are they allowed? Because it doesn't cover their head and it's part of their hairstyle. So I started wearing bandanas across my head to get past that.
Right.
So then one day, the vice principal comes to me and goes, yo, you can't wear those anymore. You can't wear your gang colors anymore.
Gang colors?
I was so confused. I was sitting there, I was like, gang colors? Like, I live in fucking Sudbury. What the fuck are you talking about? Gang colors. And he wouldn't let me wear the bandanas because he said they're my gang colors.
No, because he was afraid of your influence. That's all
true.
that was.
That's true. That's true.
That's all that was.
Because
he probably thought if you rock it, it's probably going to cause a trend.
That's true.
Or there's other people who are just as influential as you that are going to do it because of what is happening in the States. That's probably it. But again,
that's true. That's true. It is.
The
a lot of it too is because you posted. Can you tell when a white person's scared? Yeah. Right. It's not
when white people are
it's not that he's more likely scared of what your influence in that school would become.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like when I went to something for the first time, and Ronan told me like they call urban wear, what was it, thug wear or whatever, shit out there. Anything over a certain size is thug wear, and it's actually listed as that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was so fucking taken back, bro. I couldn't understand the shit. But when you have people who are you, Ro, Barbarian, in Sudbury, and you guys are influential, they're going to try and pull a lot of shit back.
This is the perfect time for me to say this.
Is it?
I know what he's going to say.
You're random. So
no,
perfect?
Well, during this whole shit, I've seen how you've tried to take over my King random shit.
Slave man behavior with a badge.
You rode the rocket. What rocket was this?
Should have worn a green tracksuit and rode the rocket for free. To the girls, so they don't have to say box.
I'm gonna say this for probably the 100th time, and I know what the moderator is gonna say, and I understand his point of view and argument. I just being on the road. Yeah, I miss being on that stage, and especially with what just happened. If you guys were, you guys weren't watching it because it's pre-recorded. My uncle just passed away. He was the first person to really take an interest in me being an artist. So now I've really wanted to dedicate something to him, and as an artist, I wanted to create. So I've realized the value of being on stage. Plus, his daughter, my cousin Jessica, she was the first person to take me to a slam poetry night.
Okay.
So in Bermuda, they have a place called Coconut Rock. Coconut Rock hosts this place called, or this event, sorry, called True Stick. And True Stick just recently honored my uncle. He got an award for his participation in what they do. True Stick is like, I'm trying to think of an equivalent in Toronto that does slam poetry.
I would probably say that. I would probably say that.
From the Roots.
Well, the SSPCAs, the Slant Root Society, so
Dwayne Morgan's, When Sister Speaks, When Brother Speaks. Those are the biggest events in the city for poetry.
But in Bermuda, it's True Stick. True Stick is they've been going on since like the late 90s.
Right.
To my knowledge. They could have been before that. But my cousin Jessica, she took me to one of the slam poetry. She was a poet herself. And but yeah, just shit like that has me really valuing what I do. And I haven't felt that in a long time. And I just want to shout out to all those who are creative, all those who are recording, all those who are writing, performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give a lot of props elsewhere because I really look up to a lot of people. Like, so I may send a random shout out to Roman or Cheza or Jay Downs or Mo or David. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's David Solomon.
And of course, this man right here. If you've never seen this guy on stage, where were we? We were at Queen and that was
Dufferin area. Yeah.
We were all buying shots. We were all
connected that day, I think. Yeah.
Oh no, you weren't there. You weren't there.
He wasn't there.
I was me and the rest of them. Bottom broke it the fuck down on stage. He don't remember that because he was drunk as fuck.
Okay, huh?
Yeah. Who shows that?
Connected Dot.
When this motherfucker said he's gonna kidnap a motherfucker for not being on the shotgun.
Hey, I already warned these niggas. I said if I didn't get on the show, this nigga was going missing.
Why me though?
He was going. He just happened to be the first thing I saw. You were the first one to get kidnapped.
Just so you know, it wouldn't work.
You see how his value to the show is being tested right now.
And first of all, these assholes are trying to push me out. They got the shelter in you. They got this here in you. They got the motherfucker.
No, they trying to push you out.
There's an air conditioner right here that's not been there before. They're trying to push me out, bro.
You know why it's not true?
Leave it to this dude.
You know why it's not true? You know why it's not true? He's my ride back to the.
You can't get nowhere without your ride.
Yeah, basta. No, but really. Shout out to all the people who are creatives that put everything on the line. I understand it because it's hard to do it. It's hard to put yourself on the line. It's hard to tell your story. We write from perspective. We write from what goes on in our lives. When we get on the show, the first thing we do after take the shot is we tell everybody what's going on with our week. That's our lives. Every week, we do that. We do that for 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks in a season. Right. So you guys are understanding what's happening with us every week. We're telling you guys the real. When I tell you I'm in bed by 8 p.m., that's real shit.
Yeah, real quick.
When he's telling you,
Susan said she gotta go.
Susan!
Thanks for watching, Susan. You've been a dope one.
You're amazing.
We all tell about our lives every week. We let you guys know what's going on in our lives every single week. And it's not canon, it's not fodder, it's us. Us being real. So we thank you for bearing with us, and hopefully you guys take something from what we're going through. And you guys go to So Irie. That shit is dope. I tattoo. But if you think that stuffed patties is something wrong, then fuck out of here. I'm here to tell you
There's something wrong with it.
There's something wrong with this nigga.
No,
It's dope.
Don't be saying this shit down
Don't listen to
that
this
Susan
drunken
got.
ass nigga.
Don't listen to that's what motherfucker says because Susan got and she's not the one and she want to tell you to leave me alone.
Hey,
get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey,
back up. Back up.
Hey,
this man trying to stuff his patties with lettuce, tomatoes, cheese,
I do
processed cheese,
I'll do it.
and mayonnaise.
I'll do it.
Get nasty
Salt and pepper.
You a nasty person.
So nasty, motherfucker.
You a nasty person.
Oh, nasty.
You a nasty person.
So nasty.
Man, on the end note, I just want to say that, yo, love is real.
Yo, tell me your socials.
Yeah, man. L.I.P. 1583 for everything. And I just want to leave y'all with a simple note, man. From all the death and all the things, and shout out to Tracy Uncle and everybody else who's passed on the last coming, I just want to leave y'all with a few words. You got to realize that life is precious. And I mean, not in the sense that precious in the sense that it's a jewel that's to be kept in and thought about 1,200 years later. You got to think about life as being precious because you only get it once. You don't get to do over. There's no chances in the situations for you to redo what you have been given right now. And I hear people all the time talk about if I could have gone back in time and done a whole bunch of shit. That's bullshit. Because what you make right now, it makes who you are.
Yeah.
If I didn't make who I am, I wouldn't have my son. I wouldn't have the beautiful experiences of who I am. Like Chess wouldn't have his kids. He wouldn't have the people who he is. You can't change.
You're right though. What I'm saying, you're right.
You're 100% who you are.
Just look at even when we're talking about last week, X passive.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out
again, the same thing.
And
he
Jimmy
was
And
on his way to change it.
He was already changing.
We can see that change, right? We can see that. We don't know what that change would have been, but we can see the change occurring. Right? As him as a person, as an artist, we can see that change occurring. We don't know what the fuck Smoke could have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He could have evolved into a 10 times better human being than he was now, but he wasn't given
Like, I know.
Like he was in a gunfight. It was just
he was out there supporting YYZ and the people who are doing something on a bigger scale for a bigger reason. And he's out there supporting people, and the guy got smoked. Smoke got smoked on the side of the road. Like, bro, it's a hurtful thing.
And can y'all just please stop fucking sharing people's death, please? Just hold on, pause this for a second. Can y'all stop with this bullshit? I'm just talking to everybody out there right now. Do you know what kind of disrespectful shit you're doing to somebody who dies and their family members having to scroll up and down on fucking social media and seeing that shit? That's the most disrespectful crap on the planet. Please, stop it. Stop sharing people's death. Stop it.
Here's the problem. Problem is, we're in a time where everybody is on their phones.
Yeah.
I get it, but don't share somebody's death.
No. But you can't if you understand that everybody is sharing.
No, but like
everything on the phone.
If you
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not.
If you see this video, bro, this video is literally smoke on the
people.
Smoking the.
No, they do it.
Let me describe this.
I understand.
It's a video going around about smoke right now. Smoke is literally in the street, by the sidewalk, by the curb, in the gutter, right? Blood gushing from his head, brain matter gushing from his head, and people videotaping this as if it is like a squirrel on the side of the road. Like if it's just
the
something.
Same thing with X, bro. The same thing with everything. They did that. They do that shit. And here's the thing. Let me just clarify this right now. It ain't just that. It's the fact that here's the thing y'all don't seem to realize. It's young black life that keeps getting devalued when they do this. Yeah. Every time you put out one of these fucking videos, you get kids used to seeing people dying like this. Yeah. You get these kids desensitized to looking at this shit and getting used to seeing this. Yeah. I am tired of this shit. I'm not a part of it, and I never will be. Do not share somebody's death. It is disrespectful to the family. It is disrespectful to people who mourn. It is disrespectful to the person who died.
Here's the problem.
Don't do it.
Here's the problem.
Don't fucking do it.
Here's the problem. Right now, we're in the fucking Wild Wild West. And when I say that, I say people are sharing things online because they want to go viral. It doesn't matter what your code of ethics is. No, not opinion. Not opinion. I'm talking about code of ethics. Yeah. I'm talking about what you would say, I can't do that. A person is saying, well, I'm going to get a couple followers after this. Yeah, I need to go viral.
And that's the problem.
No. And I understand, because what you're saying is what I'm saying. And it's fucked up. Here's the problem. Our moral compass isn't the same. We came up in a different time.
I can't do that shit, bro.
I understand that. This is what I'm saying. I understand it. He understands it. He understands it. Valo understands it. We came up at a different time. Right now, this is the Wild Wild West. This is about social media platform. I don't give a fuck what people do. I mean, when I say I'm in bed by 8 p.m., it's because I don't care what people do after that. When Charlemagne says I don't talk to niggas after 5 p.m.,
You're right.
he doesn't care. Because there's people who don't have a moral compass.
Yeah, it's true. True enough. It's true.
They don't care.
It's true. Like the girl you said that you saw posted today. People are like, listen, online last night, everybody who saw the video and everyone who's posting the video pretty much got cussed out to take it down. If you got it, you got it.
They're waiting
okay.
for that. They're waiting for that.
Right. If you got it, you got it. Okay, whatever. Right? Take the shit down. Right? But like, hey, like the girl you said you saw
Twice, they caught us at the wrong time.
right? And the girl you said you saw posted, you said you were waiting for her to see what comments she wrote. Like the homeboy said, why are you posting it, blah, blah, blah. And she because I can't, I don't give a fuck. That's what you, like, that's what you're talking about. They don't care, bro.
I'm saying that.
No, but that's the point of, that's the
I'm
whole
saying
premise
that
of what.
because the norm.
No, what I'm saying to you is it's not about the norm, though.
No. That's you. This is what I'm saying. You have a standard that is similar to my standard, that's similar to Chez's standard, that's similar to David's standard, similar to Phylon, even MO. No.
Step by step.
Even.
No. We don't.
Even MO.
Everyone's more compass.
That's not what I meant. That's not what
When
I
in
meant.
Rome?
When in Rome, baby. When in Rome.
Not what I meant. What I'm saying is.
Hold on, am I the only one taking this shot right now?
No.
Hold on.
No, I said that because
strictly had him on queued up too.
I said that. I said that because he's not here, right? What I'm saying is everybody in the room has a moral compass because when we came up, we had somebody that put us in check. There's somebody, and I don't know your personal relationships. I don't know Vylon's person. I don't know. I met everybody at a certain level, at a certain time and point.
Yo,
but
Tony
I know.
just joined. What up, Tony?
Tony! Happy Canada Day, baby.
Hi, Tony. What I'm saying is I know everybody's age. So I know who they came up.
How they came up. Yeah.
Or how they, you know what I'm saying? Like
Clarissa's here too. Yo, what up, Clarissa?
Oh man. Clarissa, why are you on mute?
No, she's not on mute. It's the mute symbol.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Tony and Clarissa.
Tony, Clarissa, how was that?
This is like.
Let me just say before I get into my
Bring it back to pocket live.
Yeah. Tony and Clarissa and a couple others have been with us since the very, 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 very beginning. So,
OGs in the game.
on Canada, thank you. But everybody here and MO, we came up with a certain moral compass. We've all had somebody who's been there to say, hey, that's not cool, don't do that. Yo, do that, that's the shit. We're in a point in time where the people that are younger than us are saying, yo, I'm gonna do that because I want the followers. Yeah. I'm gonna do that because I want the attention.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna chase clout.
No, but one thing I gotta say to you, there's the reason why I don't necessarily agree with it to a certain extent is because
Not because you're young.
it's not even just because they're young or they're stupid. We're all young and stupid.
Yeah,
No, I mean the one thing nobody can clarify is that when you were all young, we all did something extra. What I'm saying is right now is what I'm tired of is that.
The fucking sickness of this fucking shot.
Yeah, we've been with
What are we, the chat club?
Yeah, I know the shot club.
We're the chat club? We're the chat club?
Hold on. What is this nigga trying to do?
Hold on.
Chat mode.
This is different.
Oh, yeah, man. Chat mode.
Yeah, okay. We're going on Twitter, right? Yeah?
Whenever you're ready.
September, baby.
No, Shot Club needs to put on a show.
This is on camera.
I ain't quoting shit.
I'll manage the tour.
Can I tell you right now? Shaw Club has music that we're working on. And
Yes, Tony, day one.
And some of the songs that we've had finished already, I stay singing them to myself all the time. Y'all gonna get some music like from the crew.
Yeah, the music is dope.
Cheza still needs to write a verse for a song. I hear it, but he just in his own time and shit. Like
I was thinking about it earlier.
He's on his own time and shit.
You know what's the funny thing? I've known Cheza for probably 6 years.
Yeah, about that.
Never seen him sit down and write a verse. He's got a million songs. And I think to myself, when is he writing this shit? He's got I'm not saying he has a ghostwriter. I know he writes his shit.
Nah, bro. No. I'm telling you right now, there are going to be accusations later that he got ghostwriters.
I'll defend him. Because the way he writes.
In Morgan, what's called MO song, I actually speak about that. Like, people are going to think that Ronan wrote this. I say it right in there.
No, because I know how Ronan talks,
right?
And I know how you talk.
Yeah.
So that's why I say he's got a million.
No.
But I know how he talks.
Do you know how I know? Do you know how I know? It's not even just how he talks. It's not just that. Me and Cheza, when we first met, right? Because we worked together first, right? We're on our way to his apartment that was on Weston at the time, and we're listening to his music.
Wow.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Tony's gonna expose me too, but yeah, you guys enjoy it. We can talk about that after, but go ahead.
Oh wow, Tony. So wait, hold on. Tony, was he showing the footwork?
Was it me?
Comment.
So listen.
Was he showing the footwork?
Listen. So I'm dropping Cheza off at his apartment, which is on Weston Road at the time, right? So we're talking because we listen to his music, and I'm like, yo, bro, like your flow is dope, but you gotta pull out some like a word here and there, right? Because he actually raps on, like you said, the way he speaks.
He does.
He does.
Right?
He really does.
And you can't
actually. I never noticed that, but it's just so true.
But you can't hide that.
It's completely
You
true.
can't hide it.
He has a melodic.
Yeah, he just goes how he wants.
There's a lot of people out there that fake the funk, right?
True.
That they want to put on a voice, they want to put on a sound that's not them.
True.
So at the end of the show,
I'm not with you.
at the end of the 2 or 3 songs, they're hoarse. Their voice is tired. They can't do what the fuck they want to do. But nobody under this planet can write for Cheza because they have to feel to write the way he speaks.
No, it's not even that. You have to have more melody than Cheza to write for him.
That's true.
I can't write for Cheza because Cheza.
That's true.
Maybe I could write for Cheza.
No.
Sounds right.
The reason I say
I can try. This is a challenge. I like this now. Now I'm taking it as a challenge and be like, yo.
Tony said it wasn't.
It wasn't me. She missed the end. Wasn't.
I miss Tony. I miss
my trophy.
Listen,
I'll tell you this story.
Well, it was him, right, Tony?
About 4 friends.
Sounds
purple
suspicious.
mushrooms
Sounds suspect to me.
in an afternoon.
Interesting.
hold on. Tony, you have mushrooms?
Tony, hey.
Tony, you have mushrooms?
So yeah.
I'm waiting for the comment.
Back in the day. This is in high school.
Wait. Oh, you sound like Bernie Mac. Way back.
Way back.
No, but you have to have a better melody.
Yeah?
Than Cheza.
Yeah.
To write for Cheza. I can't write for Cheza. Because I know that every 8 bars he's gonna change some shit. I'm not thinking about it. I might at some point write, because I'm not used to writing for other people. But if the money's right,
You'll start thinking about it.
I've done it before. I'm looking right in the camera. I'm looking at the money. If the money is right, I'll do more than I do for myself.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Fuck that guy.
Because.
What's because for?
Because
he's that guy.
finish your sentence.
Because he's that guy.
Why is that? By the way, Fly Crown. Website coming back soon.
Website's coming back soon. Fly Crown is gonna be dropping and hitting up a lot of pop-up shops starting this fall.
She's leaving for the hospital now, so I gotta get there now.
Alright. So Fly Crown's gonna be dropping a lot of pop-up shops coming soon.
I just don't want to go into the hospital smelling like liquor. No. It's not that interesting.
Yeah. Fly Crown's gonna be dropping a lot of pop-up shops. Hopefully,
Popular shops.
pop-up shops. Hopefully during August, latest September. Y'all stop trying to make me sound like I'm stuttering and shit. Okay.
Joe and Mystical.
Another thing that we haven't talked about, and I've been trying to talk about this since last week. C Murder's getting out, y'all.
Oh yeah! Shout out to the OG. C Murder getting out, like
C Murder's getting out, y'all. And for those who don't know about C Murder,
All the newborn kids, because they don't know.
they don't know about nothing.
None of that.
C Murder went away for the murder of somebody.
He's supposed to get out.
He's getting out.
No, he's actually getting out.
He's getting out because the person, the witness in the case, was bribed by the police to say that C Murder is the one that murdered the individual.
Here's where I gotta finish. No. Because this is a family issue. Him and Master P have had an issue for years. And they're the older, not Silk Chopper is the younger. Master P and C Murder have going back and forth for years. Do they patch this shit up or not?
They already have.
They have.
Have they?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like 5 years old.
I haven't read
Yo, listen,
magazine.
That's like
That's why I said.
They hashed that out like 5.
This is what I said like last week. Last week, when I said, yo, if it's my brothers, the requirements change 100%.
Automatically. Yep.
That wasn't what we were talking about.
No. But it's the same mentality, bro. When it's my brothers, the requirements change. No, listen. Me and my baby brother haven't talked in like 5 years. Okay? It's not different.
From what you're talking about.
And it's not different. Because
we were talking
nah,
about,
bro, it's not different. Can I tell you? It's the same thing. Can I tell you right now? Because if me and you start talking for 5 years,
I understand.
me and you are done talking. That's
I
it.
understand.
Me and you are done talking. But me and my brothers can stop talking, and it doesn't matter. We're going to eventually have to start talking again.
Family has that deadline. It has no deadline. It has no deadline.
But me and other people that aren't actually family,
yeah, you have a deadline on it because your patience runs out to dealing with them after a certain amount of time. You no longer have the reason to put up with their shit.
I don't have to.
Let me say something. It's chocolate. This right here is my brother.
Shout out to chocolate.
No, and the buzzer will go up in a second.
Oh, I was just raising the glasses. That's all.
The moderator is still moderating. It's supposed to be after hours. Fuck the moderator. Is it the last shot?
That's the last one. We got the bottles.
Me personally,
Shot club. Come out and play. Breast milk. You made my day. Breast milk made your day?
Yo, shout out to Buffy and making them niggas walk for breast milk to New York and getting their breast milk from. No, it was breast milk from an East Cambodian immigrant.
It was a cheesecake?
Dave Chappelle shot.
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
See, I was talking about the real thing.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle for doing
Shout out Dave Chappelle.
That shit was hilarious.
There you go. Yeah.
Yay!
Easy there. Drunky. Let's go. Last shot of the night.
Last shot of the night. Hold on.
Yeah, then we ain't getting
Hold on. Are we doing speak to the night?
I got
last drink rule. We're gonna do last drink rule live. Let's do last drink rule live.
What's the last drink?
So last drink rule is usually only shown in the actual first episode that we tape.
I don't like how this nigga's looking at me right now.
So since we actually have
I'm
it,
gonna give him a choice.
So no, we need to give him a reggae beat, please, sir.
No, I want to give him his own beat.
No. Not his own beat. No. I got you. Give him a reggae beat, sir.
I got you.
No cheat codes.
I got
Since this is live, the first time that we're doing
LTDR.
the last drink rule, TLDR. Okay.
We prepped for this shit.
Oh no.
I got you. I got you.
IIP
You're the best though.
is going to be
You're the best,
spitting
though.
Okay.
a 16.
Oh, okay.
Peel Region is.
Appeal Regional 16 above the
It's like, yo.
Here. I need to hear the following.
Alright.
Okay? I need Appeal Region, So Irie, Shot Club.
Okay, I got it.
Are we taking the shots before or after?
After.
You gotta earn
I gotta earn my shot.
You gotta earn this shit.
I got you, homie. I got you.
So Irish Shot Club.
Appeal Region.
Appeal Region.
Why with it? Bylaw? Put it up. Facebook Live exclusive.
Na. Welcome to Appeal Region Records. On the necklace, on the piece, on the bed alone. Nobody else but the beat and on the microphone. You are one, you want the beat and on the microphone. I break sandwiches like the butter again. The rest of them, they're talking like the parliament. You want the bucket on the rest of them, the talk. Give me the shot, I make the come the shot club while again. Yo, constantly. Step up the shit, the rest of them can't even come and stop me. Put up with the shit. I am the rest of what you can call it. Upon the sense of shit. Turn up and want the can get your rest of them. You're full of it. One another skies. I'm the best of it tonight. The rest of them can't even test me. I will never testify. I'm in the court. I stay the judge. The rest is stay alive. Talk to the church. The rest of them, they're in the quiet. God, I'll be upset. Arguments are sent me to set the rest of them. Why they can't even come and set me innocent. I'm less to set. Cause I'm a just from my innocent. I'm screaming out the life and I'm screaming until I'm big up on the rest of them, continue with the rest of arguments that cut and not come to the treasure. Walk on the high grade and mix it with the treasure. Next thing you want, back high up with the level. But there's a difference in the sense of shit. The rest of them, you cannot have no reason for the lectures to suck.
And then, what up, Yuri? Where can they find your music?
I'm at L.I.P 1583. I'm at L.I.P 1583 on everything, man. That's fucking. I'm a little loose right now, so it's a little, you know, it is a shot tracking. But it's L.I.P 1583 on everything: Instagram, fucking Facebook, YouTube. It's everything. Actually, YouTube is Andrew Coley. That's my actual real name, because some strange reason, I mean, YouTube niggas be tripping sometimes about your name. So yeah. So pretty much, like, yeah, it's pretty much me on everything, man. L.I.P 1583. Keep looking out. Bill, we're here. Shout out to Richard.
You guys know shotclubpodcast.com.
You know what it is?
Everything else.
Last shot of the night.
Last shot, baby.
We thank everyone who watched with us. Tony says cheers. Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, Tony.
Tony, what are you drinking?
Yo, you know what it is.
What you sipping on,
She's
Sean?
always drinking water. We know what it is.
Nah. Tony, what are you drinking? Grey Goose. Wasn't it Grey
No.
Goose?
Tony's always drinking water. She's be responsible on Sunday. She had
children?
she had youth to watch out for. Shout out to everyone watching. Shout out to the supporters. Thank you for coming back to us and for being with us. Shot Club is the after hours. Check the website.